What is up, guys? It's your boy Lopher back again with another video. If you are new to this channel, please consider hitting that like button and subscribe. On this video, I want to show you how you can mix your melodic rap, African trap vocals. Let us get inside the video. Peace. Let us get into this thing. Let me play the vocals with the chain. Then I'm gonna start revealing the chain. Show you guys my thought process on mixing these vocals. I hope you enjoy. Let's get it. Let me waste no time. So I'm sure you already know I always track my vocals using auto-tune and some other plugins. Yeah. On this video I won't include that chain because I've been including that chain on a lot of videos. Yeah, and these vocals I use a lot of stock plugins. I'm sure you can see on this lead vocal insert. Got the parametric EQ, the pitch, a black overdrive with a limiter, multi-band compressor, parametric EQ. This chain has a lot of stock plugins. Yeah, let me just bypass everything, then let you guys hear the raw vocals. Let me just bypass this. Okay, yeah, we're good. So these are the vocals with the recording chain only. Yeah, my recording chain is fire. I always track with plugins and it always sounds fire. And I'm using the cheapest mic, the Samsung mic. So let us dive inside the chain. I'ma first explain the Vox starter, where I introduce some flanges, the chorus first, before I started including some EQs and all that. The first thing here on this bass, we got the A chorus. Just wanted to spread the vocals to the sides a little bit just to give it that chorus feeling. Then I also use the flanger also to give it that movement. Yeah, that trap soul R&B movement. Yeah, then I got the Spectre. I use this thing to boost the top end. This thing is an EQ, but EQ with some saturation, with some distortion. You can choose the type of distortion you want here. So on this one, on the top end, I went for the solid, and around 2K I went for the BAT. Then I also boosted 300 Hz. I also used the solid. Yeah, then I got the limitless, just to, oh, sorry about that. I got the limitless, the limiter, just to chop the picks before I even start mixing. I know this chain is kind of weird, but it sounds fire. Yeah, then I got a de-esser, filter, just a single vocal, wide band, just making sure I'm clean before I start using the EQs. Yeah, let me play these vocals with those plugins only. Yes, sir. Without it, a little bit, just a touch. I'm not doing too much. Yeah, now let me include the lead vocal chain. I'ma just bypass everything on this chain. Yeah, we got the parametric EQ, and I'm hardly rolling off the low end up to 166 hertz. I boosted around 6k a little bit. I also dipped down 254 hertz, just dipping down those boomy frequencies around there. Then I got the Fruity multi-band compressor. Yeah, you can copy this. I think I'm using a preset here. I won't lie to you. I think I'm using this bright preset, but I switched it up a little bit to my taste all the time. Yeah, then I got the studio rack. On the studio rack, I'm not doing a lot as I usually do. I got the NS1, just removing that background noise. I think it's 10 dB, a little bit. The vocals were already clean. And the SSLE channel, I think here I'm removing 60 hertz minus 2 dB. I'm boosting here 0.5 dB. And I use the filters to control the low end, and this compressor is always on. I always use this type of compressor on the SSLE channel. Yeah, if I'm getting a gain reduction of 3, if this light is turning yellow, bright yellow, then that's when I know I got the correct compression. Yeah, let me just play the vocals so I can demonstrate this compressor to you guys.
Athi nangisuka ngigibela isikebhe ngibangene eduba embalungafo ngangikhuleka mnanzi ngoba ngiyayithanda ibhadi cela ubabhidi ubatshele ubakude lungu yabuthanda umnandi bake ngikhaze egcwele bosisa babhenga abadansi abafendi iqo.
Yeah, I'm sure you can see the yellow button, 30 dB of gain reduction on the compressor. You can also exaggerate the compressor if you want. It depends on your taste. Yeah, there are no rules to this thing. Yeah, you just do what you think is right for those vocals. Yeah.
Athi nangisuka ngigibela isikebhe ngibangene eduba embalungafo ngangikhuleka mnanzi ngoba ngiyayithanda ibhadi cela ubabhidi.
There's a lot of compression just around here.
Athi nangisuka ngigibela isikebhe ngibangene eduba.
Yeah, then we got the RDS. Just wanted to roll off the top end, control the top end. Make sure we're getting ear candy vocals. You're not hitting the ear drums all the time. Then I got the NLS bus. On the NLS bus, I'm using the spike, emulating the SSL board. My drive is around 4. Yeah, that's the only thing I did. I usually use the NLS channel, but on these vocals, I decided to use the NLS bus. The spike master sounded good on these vocals. Yeah, then I got the Fruity limiter. Just some compression. My ratio is a 2:1 ratio. Threshold minus 12. I included this saturation knob just to chop the peaks. And my ceiling is all the way to the top. Then I boosted the gain a little bit. Let us listen to this limiter.
Athi nangisuka ngigibela isikebhe ngibangene eduba embalungafo ngangikhuleka mnanzi ngoba ngiyayithanda ibhadi cela ubabhidi ubatshele ubakude lungu yabuthanda umnandi.
Yeah, I also included the gate here. I think I'ma remove the gate because I think it's chopping the vocals somewhere. Yeah, let me do that.
Athi nangisuka ngigibela isikebhe ngibangene eduba embalungafo ngangikhuleka mnanzi ngoba ngiyayithanda ibhadi.
Just a little bit, yeah. This limiter is just helping me to chop the peaks. Then I went for the blood overdrive. Yeah, just to introduce some saturation and a certain color, analog color. Yeah, let us listen to that.
Athi nangisuka ngigibela isikebhe ngibangene eduba.
Big difference. Let me play the beats.
Athi nangisuka ngigibela isikebhe ngibangene eduba embalungafo ngangikhuleka mnanzi ngoba ngiyayithanda.
This is without it.
Athi nangisuka ngigibela isikebhe ngibangene eduba embalungafo ngangikhuleka mnanzi ngoba ngiyayithanda ibhadi cela ubabhidi ubatshele ubakude lungu yabuthanda umnandi.
If you're slipping on FL Studio plugins, Trust me, you don't know the story. You don't know your story. Yeah, if you're sleeping on FL Studio plugins, you don't know your story. I'm sorry to say that. Yeah, then I got the patcher, my presets. I always use this thing to clean up my harsh vocals. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the link down below to this preset. It's around $2, super cheap. You can get it. Let me just demonstrate this thing to you guys. This is without it, and this is with it. I cannot dive in and explain everything because there's a lot of processing. But I'm just using created a multi-band type of control here just to control some harsh frequencies and get those warm vocals. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the link down below. Then we got the visual mix rack. I cannot live without this thing. I feel like this is the best rack ever. If I want some analog emulations, I reach for the VMR. Yeah, on here I went for the noise gate, the classic one. Let me just do this. Yeah, the gates classic. Then I got the FG800 emulating the Sony C800. Then I got the FG76. Yeah, just for some distortion. Let us listen to the VMR. This is without the VMR. I'm sure you can hear the difference. The VMR is always on my vocal chains. Yeah, then I got the Sound Godizer, the best plugin ever made by FL Studio. Sound Godizer, and I'm using the A knob. Just pushing this knob up to around here just to get those crispy vocals. Yes, let us listen to the Sound Godizer. You gotta be smart about your vocal chains, guys. You gotta be smart. If you are smart about which plugins to put next, you can achieve more better clean sounding vocals. Yeah, then I went for the parametric EQ just to clean up again, because I was using some analog emulators, some compression and all that. I decided to pull up an EQ and try to clean up these vocals again. So let me play these vocals with the parametric EQ. Just falling off the low end up to 196 Hz and dipping down some 13K, also 2K here, 8K, just to clean up the vocals, man. Yeah, there are no limit to this thing. Just use what you wanna do. Even if you can put 40 plugins on your vocal chain, it doesn't matter, as long as you're gonna achieve the sound you wanna achieve. Yeah, people on YouTube always tell you that don't use a lot of plugins. Nah, it's not like that. Do what you wanna do. Yeah, there are no rules to this thing. If you're gonna listen to all the opinions out there and not practice, you're gonna end up frustrated all the time. Just keep experimenting, keep practicing, and be confident. Yeah. Now, on the last thing on the chain is the studio rack. On the studio rack, I got this L1 limiter I always use at the end of my vocal chain all the time. Yeah, let us listen to that. On the limiter, I'm always aiming for 3 dB of gain reduction. Around here, it's gotta hit -3. That's when I know my limiter is working better. Let us listen to the vocals with this limiter. Just chopping those peaks. You know the drill. Let us move to the delay and the reverb bars. Then we're gonna be done. I'ma leave the link to this template down below. Support the boy. Yes sir. On the delay bars, I think this delay bars, I use this delay bars all the time on all the tracks I mix. Yeah, I got the H delay. Yeah, just make sure you turn on the BPM so the tempo can be correct, the delay can be correct with the tempo of your beat. Then I got a doubler, just spreading my delay to the sides. Got the saturation knob, just to give this delay some saturation so it can stand out and be more interesting. Got the mesa flanger, just to introduce some movement to my delay. Yeah, so the listeners can be excited. Just ear candy stuff, man. Nothing much. Let us listen to this delay bus. Yeah, now let us move to the special part about this song, the reverb bass. This reverb bass is super simple, but it is super clean. Let me just play it first. I will exaggerate it, then I'ma explain the chain. Yeah, this is with the reverb bass. I'm sure you can hear the movement of the reverb. I got this trick from mixed by Ali Derek. The tip of putting your meta flanger on your reverb bass. That's a good move, super good move. So on this reverb bass, I'm using the Rev Plates 140 from Arturia. Nothing huge, using the modern style. Yeah, my dry blend is all the way to wet, the width all the way to 100%. I didn't include the drive. Yeah, then I got the meta flanger. This is a default preset, but I messed around with the mix knob here. Around 28 it sounded fine. The flanger sounded fine for this reverb. Then I got the saturation knob. Yeah, just to give this delay some saturation and a certain color. Let us listen to that again without the beats. And another thing, if you use the flanger on your reverb bass, it can introduce some low end or the low mids. So just don't hesitate to use an EQ. Pull up the parametric EQ, clean up that reverb bass.
ngangongipantisa okwesha ngibambelela uthumale tuba.
Isn't that super sweet? Yeah, that's what up. Mad Lopher is out. I'll leave the link to this preset down below. Support the boy. You're on the road to 2K subscribers. Much love. Thank you.
It's on number one. Shishile zamtala bantu ngetengana. Snoko smenga na mapi na mbipa baso. Aschiye otuba, si uspendema. Shile otuba ne puda na ma.